Hello there and welcome to today's Weirdie. So here we go. We got this one. This reminds me of a sombrero. And I actually chose like yellow to red. I don't know if that's right for it, but that's what I chose. So I think it'll be fun. I'm thinking maybe to build in some contrast somewhere, um, but I'm not sure. I might just like to go with this and then see where that takes us. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tina. Hi, Holly. Weirdie time. Yes. Great to see you guys. So here we go. I've had an extremely busy day. Actually, I could build this one a bit more, but I'm not really sure if I want to. So I think I'm just going to go with it. And I'm gonna start here, and that I'll go up and up out there. And since I've chosen 7 colors, but I think I'm gonna be going back and forth, so I'm not gonna count out right now. Um, so I've been working really hard. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Chris. Well, I already said hi, Chris. Yeah, well, you can never say hi too many times. So I'm going to just say hi, everyone. And yeah, I worked hard all day because I had so many things that I had to get done that it was just like never stopping. I had to get the new book for next year uploaded to KDP. I got that done. And then I actually made the interior files for a big edition of that book, so that there will be 3 big edition books, like like we have with the fat liners and everything. I just thought that that would be a good thing to have, um, since yeah, because some people like the images a bit bigger, and of course the big editions don't have text in them. But I did manage to make the interior for all 3 books, which means that I only have to do the covers, and to actually, after I do the covers, I can upload them and get them up on Amazon. So hopefully I'll have time for that tomorrow. But yeah, it's been busy to say the least. And let's just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna start this one here. The more starting points, the better. And then I've been doing a lot of practical things, new Patreon cover sets for the coming Weirdie books have been put up, and yeah, lots of stuff. I don't even know where to begin. I've just been busy all day trying to get everything done and prepared, also for Book of the Week and for the feature on Coloring is Art, and yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that has to get done. I think I'm just going to start this one here as well. Good God. Ej, hvor lækkert. Det lyder rigtig godt, skat. Victoria has prepared breakfast for tomorrow. So that's that. Strombolis, what's that? I already explained Book of the Week when I was presenting it. So that's, I explained the concept on the video. So it's only an 8-minute video, so it's explained there. So here we go. That's not good. So yeah, it's been an extremely busy day with a lot of preparations, and we didn't get to the cleaning part because Victoria didn't finish picking up all the stuff from the floors. So well, it will just have to be the best it can be, but I can't really wash the floors if there's still stuff all over. Well, maybe you can just watch the replay, Lindsay, because then I'm sure that maybe the streaming was bad when it was on. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Oh, that's strange that Lindsay can't access. Maybe try again a bit later. But I mean, I can. The concept of book of the week is that I choose one of my books, and then there's a freebie or a freebie set that goes. If it's more than one book, then it's a freebie set most likely, and there's a freebie that everybody can get. So you don't have to own the book in order to participate in the contest. You can go and download the freebie, and you get the links for the freebie on the album of the book, which you find in the photo section, and it will be the latest album, and it will have the name of the book, which is Color Crazy Patterns, and that's also where you will put your colored pictures, uh, or on the page Coloring Fans and Friends. You can post your color there. You can actually post your color anywhere, but if you want it to be in the contest album, you will have to also post it in Coloring Fans and Friends. And if you don't know how to put it in the album, you can tag Tina, and she will help you. Um, and then you have 14 days or 13 days to color in. And then a winner is chosen. With Book of the Week, we usually have a weekly winner. So actually, next week will be the book that's been on for quite a while the Book of the Week was having a vacation. So that will be for next week, winners drawn. And next Sunday, I'll announce the next book. So it goes like that. Then there will be 14 days for that book, and so forth. And you can enter if you don't have the book, then you can color the freebie as many times as you like, and each different colored one will count as an entry to the contest. And of course, that's sort of it. The winners are picked randomly, and it is actually also explained in the album description. Winner that is number one gets to choose something free of choice for the value of $25.99 on my PayHip shop. The second up, number two winner, will get to choose something for the value of up to $15 on my PayHip shop. And number three, the third one, will get to choose for $10 on my PayHip shop. So that's the winnings. It's sweet and simple. And yeah, if you're not members, then you won't be able to see the video. You have to be a member of the group. Otherwise, you cannot see the video. So you'll have to request membership. You won't be able to see the photos either, or the albums, unless you're a member. Hi, Fran. Hi, Anne. 2 weeks, just like it was before. I announced it today, Sunday, and then in 2 weeks, Sunday, it will be chosen the winners, and it will end on the Saturday. I think that was what me and Senior agreed upon. So it will be just like it was before the vacation, just the same. Same as before the vacation. I'm a bit tired because we did a lot of work. I did a lot of work on the computer. And Victoria did a lot of work trying to pick up her things from everywhere, but it's not nowhere near finished. Really thought it was going to be finished, but yeah, yesterday we were so busy because we were doing laundry all day, so that was a very long laundry day, and we were both a bit. I think Victoria was exhausted today as well because she helped yesterday, and it was a lot of work. So I think she was very tired too. So not as energetic as normally. But yeah, there's still got a lot done. But there's still a lot to do before I can actually, clean the floors, which was the whole goal of today. But yeah, that's the way things goes. Back to normal, back to normal. Well, actually, it's more than normal because today, after the Weirdie, I will have one more video because there's this special feature on coloring is art where I have made a freebie set of 5 spiral dallas from the Spiral Dalla Big Edition that is made from the Mandala Day images. Um, there is 5 images from that Spiral Dalla book that I will be coloring live on Coloring is Art group, and the set will be announced in there. So you will have to be a member of that group both to see the videos. I don't know if it's a public group or not. I think it's a closed group, but I'm not sure. So I can't be 100% on that one. But you'll have to be a member there, I think, because I will be announcing the link, the freebie set link. I don't know if Jamie Luna already announced it or not. I did send her a message that I'll be on after I'm done with the Weirdies to do my first video. And I did ask her if she wanted to make an announcement so that people were prepared at the approximate time of when I'll go on. And that they had the link beforehand. I don't know if she did that because I did that just before I went live. So I haven't kind of checked my messages. So I don't know. Okay. Well, the next Weirdie tracker will be a little bit of a while because this week I will have to be working on the banners for next year. And when I work on the banners, I make the Weirdie tracker as well. So, did I already make those? Yes, I made that. I made that. Here. I almost lost myself again. There we go. So yeah, today's just been crazy because I kept like, oh, I have to do this too, I have to do this too, and it's all little things. But when you have like 100 little things that you have to do and you have to remember each of them, then it gets a bit overwhelming. So I was a little bit overwhelmed. Det er også en god dag. Nej, det kan du ikke nu, fordi du skal i seng nu. Du kan ikke tage tøjet nu. Ja. Ja, Anne. 366 2020 mix, that is the correct name. And I just uploaded it today, this morning. So I'm waiting for response. It can be 48 to 72 hours. When I was on Create Space, then sometimes it was just like half an hour and it was up there. But I have a different experience of KDP. It can sometimes be even longer, or if the person that reviews it finds a minor little millimeter. If I have a millimeter wrong on the spine text or something totally inane, that doesn't give any difference to the look of the book, then it will be rejected and I'll have to change the files. So I don't know what's going to happen. I can just wait and see. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, I know it's perfect because the template I used was approved perfectly before, but that doesn't stop them. It depends how anal retentive the reviewer is, uh, and they have different people doing it, so different people will see it differently. Um, but as soon as I know it's up there, then I'll let you know and I'll post the link for it. I even had a lot of things that I didn't get done because I wanted to do a video for that book too, like a flip through, but I didn't have time to do, like a digital flip through. I didn't have time for that. So a lot of the things that were on my list I didn't get to do yet. But it will come little by little. But it's been quite overwhelming with all the little tasks that I had to do. And then trying to get to a point where I could also actually clean the floor like my plan was today, but that just couldn't be done because I also had to do shopping and also had to do the cooking, and yeah, so never got to that point. It's kind of magic. So here we go. So it'll be interesting, this one. Just yellow to red. And these are the new ones, the ones I got in the present, the Moits and Moits. They're very nice. Here we go. They are nice. I like them. They have very sturdy tips. Um, Quite hard. And I kind of like that. I think it's easy to control. But I mean, yeah, I like almost everything. So, I'm an easy person to please. The only thing that I sometimes really have problems with is the water-based ones because they tear up the paper. Um, Water-based, they need good paper to not be streaky, or you need like some kind of technique that I just don't have, or patience. Maybe it's patience because I really don't have that. So might be a combination of both. So they just sort of, I get annoyed with them really quickly. Yeah. Let's see. Ja, så er det godt at have sådan en pandebånd og sådan noget. Okay, there we go. Uh, I don't know how many years it will go for. I mean, I got quite a few years planned, and I'm drawing ahead. So, and we are already coloring for covers for 2021. 2020 has been published. And I think we actually, no, we're into 2022, I think, for covers now, aren't we? I think, yeah. We with 2021, we're into 2022, I think. Now I'm getting like, I'm not sure. I've just put up for Patreons for volume 43 and 44. Let me see. This year, next year will be volume 25 to 36. Yeah. Oh, it have been shut down with the thunder. Maybe until maybe, if there's no interest in the Weirdie, I will probably stop. But I probably won't stop before until I've published all the ones that I've done. But I might, if nobody wants to see the videos, I might stop the videos. But yeah, otherwise it'll be when I don't can draw no more Weirdie. I might run out of Weirdie some point. Maybe at some point I just don't know what to draw no more about Weirdie. But yeah, so we're actually into covers for 2021 now, and I have 2022 done. So yeah, so far I don't really see a stop. I'm ahead with the Weirdie. So I don't have any plan to stop. But of course, if nobody wants to do Weirdie, or if nobody's on the videos at some point, then it would be ridiculous to continue. Then I'll draw crazies. But so far, I don't think that I'm seeing at least 10 years of Weirdie. Yeah. Yeah. Det er balsam. Det kan du jo godt komme i, når du er i bad der. Du skal bare huske at skylle det godt ud. Ja, okay. Men altså, jeg er ikke sikker på det der med i morgen tidlig, Victoria, fordi jeg har jo flere videoer, jeg skal lave i dag. Jeg kommer jo ikke til at sove tidligt. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Victoria is preparing for tomorrow for school. Yeah, I covered those. Yeah, I posted those today. I know. They live forever. And then, I mean, then when we've done 10 years, it might be time to start with number one again. I don't know, but let's see. Let's see when I run out. But so far, I don't have any plans of stopping a Weirdie day. Um, I mean, and I'm not out of Weirdies. I keep on drawing Weirdies because I enjoy drawing Weirdies a lot. So I don't see that I don't have any plans to stop unless people don't want them at all. But I think that the more people who get to know the Weirdie, the more people will like and enjoy the Weirdie, because the Weirdie are very free to color. You don't have to think about what colors you use a lot. I mean, you can use anything. So you can sit down and say, oh, well, today I like blues. Well, then you can make a blue Weirdie. You don't really have to volume 599. I don't know. At some point, I might not be able to draw anymore. We don't know that. But so far, no big plans for stopping. I mean, I guess it's really up to you guys as well. I mean, first of all, it's up to me when I don't know how to draw weirdies anymore. When I don't have any more weirdies, they won't come out, you know. But I don't think that will happen. Sometimes when I've drawn a lot of weirdies, I take a break. But since I'm years ahead on the weirdies, then taking a break of 6 months where I don't draw weirdies doesn't really matter. Then I start drawing them again when I've been drawing something else, and then I'm all refreshed. Sometimes I might be in a point where I've drawn a lot of weirdies and I'm thinking, oh, I can't possibly do anything new on the weirdies now because, you know, but then I take a break and I draw other things, and then after a while I get back to weirdies, and then I have all new weirdies. So, so far so good. You have to try weirdie to love it. That's true. I think a lot of people, like I've heard about people who said, "Oh, I didn't think I liked them," and then they tried coloring them, and you know, and they found out that they're really fun to color, and you usually get good results because they're not they're not very demanding, and you can color difficult or you can color hard or you can color super easy. You don't have to, it's only as hard as you make it, unless you get some of the crazy ones I make. Ha! That happens sometimes, but still, it's not. It's never really impossible with the varities. I don't think so, at least. And you also got possibilities to color them more times because if you turn it upside down, sometimes you're coloring it in one kind of color, so you think, oh, this would look nice also in these colors while you're coloring them. That's awesome, Tammy. Exactly, and weirdie. Sometimes we see different things in a weirdie. You know, so different people will have a different vision. That's also why it's so fun to see all the colored ones um, from different people because sometimes I don't even recognize the weirdie. I'm like, which weirdie was that? And then people just had a different vision, and that's so great. To see. It's like wow. Yeah. When average people on the street starts to look like weirdies, I will start getting worried. But yeah, no plans of shutting down unless you all start begging me to stop making weirdies, Maria. We are weirdy sicky. I mean, you can take a break with coloring weirdies if you get sick of them. That's also cool. But usually, I think some people stop for a while and then they come back. That's also cool. That's not a problem. It's never really a problem because there's no demands in here. Also, if you're on the video, I don't. I mean, I'm okay if you're coloring something else or knitting or whatever. That's fine. There is no demands on a video day. Just the only demand is that you're kind to each other and that you have a good time. And that we can talk and accept each other and each other's differences and be polite and kind. That's the main thing, I think. And that you're able to talk freely. If I couldn't talk freely and drop the F bomb sometimes or say something wrong or, you know, unpolitically correct or whatever, then I can't be me. I need to be me. And, you guys need to be you. And you just need to just have a good vibe and a great atmosphere. That's the most important thing. Nothing else really matters to me. And I'm just happy to see people enjoy the videos. That's a great reward in itself. And that's also why I made it with the daily freebies, so that even those who can't buy the books can also still maybe be a part of it. Of course, they have to be able to print them, but it's still a lot to give away one freebie every day. I've been doing that every day. There's been a free Weirdie every day since the 1st of January 2018. So that's a long time going. That's a lot of drawings. But thank you, Holly. I mean, I love my Weirdies. They're just funky and I like them. And each one has its own kind of personality and mix, and that's what makes, they have their own little quirkiness. And not everyone will like all the Weirdies. Some will like some, and others will like others, and some will like all, and some will hate them all. That's fine. You know, it's just the way of the world. If we all like the same, or we all, then it would be boring. We have to be different, and that's a good thing. So, I think this would be almost like fall theme, just without the browns. Because I wanted to go 7 colors because I remembered something about 7 from yesterday from the mini. Yeah, but then it wasn't the Weirdie day in December. In December, I did those crazy big ones. Um, that was sort of the start of me doing videos. Yeah, yeah. I had made too much food today, so we called my dad's friend and asked if she wanted to have a dinner with us. Because I was making fried pork with white parsley sauce and potatoes, and there was just too much pork to it all. Fathom eating it, just me and Victoria, and well, my dad had a portion too, and she came to have a dinner with us, but with me and Victoria. My dad ate with his own room. He didn't want to sit at the table, so but that was nice. Yeah, you get lots of free stuff. Yeah, December. I started making videos December 2017. It was a big giveaway there. I gave away 24 books in 24 days to everybody who wanted a book. I had a different book every day, so everybody who wanted it would get it. So yeah, a lot of people have books from back then, and that's pretty handy. That's pretty handy when I'm doing the book of the week. That was an epic giveaway. Last year I gave away one of the gift tag books every day. I think, yeah, I think so. This year I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna do something huge. Maybe it will be a huge puzzle. I don't know. It will be a surprise whatever I do. I haven't figured it out yet, so there is nothing that I don't know. Thank you, Bev. Well, I'm happy you did find me. I'm happy you did. I'm happy everyone you found me. because we're having a great time. So here on this one, I'll actually go the other way around, go backwards. Um, so I'm not going to start over with the yellow now. I'm going to go the other way so that it will graduate that way. Because I think that will look nice with this combo. Sometimes you gotta do things a little bit different. Weirdie are your thing. That's great. Well, you found me now, Lindsay. So that's a good thing. Ah, fancy. So let's do this one. Oops, I forgot this one here. Sticky arms. It's not as hot as it has been the other days, which is good. I'm not having a complete meltdown today. It's a bit more fresh. Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I'm quickly running out of something to talk about today, I guess. It's probably because I've been so busy. So I've just been like preoccupied in my mind all day with all the things that I had to do that I didn't get to do, but I was trying to get to do everything, and yeah, crazy. I got all the most important things done, and then I actually got 3 extra books done. So that's not bad, is it? I should be happy that I got that done. Instead of worrying about what I didn't get done, I should be happy about all the stuff I got done. Get a grip, Gloria. I mean, sometimes you think because it's small things that, oh, I'll just do that and that and that. But then each little thing takes longer than you actually imagined. And then all of a sudden you're out of time because time just flies away. And then you're like, oh my, I didn't get half of it done. And then, realistically, you probably wouldn't have been able to either way. So, yeah, I'm on the multi streaming thing again. Horror stuff and Halloween. No, no, that will just make me feel bad that I don't have a Halloween book in the making. Oh, I was going to backtrack. So, I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to backtrack. Here we go. Actually, I have a long week ahead again. I think it's like seeming like after Victoria started school, it's just everything is so busy, constantly stuff. But I hope it will quiet down at some point. I'm looking forward to the Christmas vacation. Well, there will be a vacation before that. There will be the autumn vacation. What's it? Yeah, I think it's autumn. Well, that's all the way in October. There's almost no like days off of school or holidays or anything. We're kids. So now we're going into the fourth week of school, and she still hasn't missed a day. So that's a good thing. And we got to keep it at that. But of course, what am I going to do if she gets sick? She gets sick. But so far, she's been a little bit under the weather this weekend. I think that's probably also why the energy levels haven't been high to get things done. But she did get a lot done. It's just me that see all the stuff that didn't get done, instead of seeing the stuff that did get done. So I probably have to lay off a bit and not expect miracles. But it's close. It's very close to being okay. And I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll get my new duvet because now soon it will be too cold to sleep without it. Soon. Not yet, but soon. And I still have 4 machines to wash. But I need to get money on the laundry card, which means I have to find the super. Usually he has office hours on Thursdays, but I would really like to get it done before Thursday. My dad has been off this weekend. He's, Today we thought he was dead because we couldn't get into his room. He'd locked the door and he wasn't opening and he wasn't answering. And I was knocking on the door and I told him I was going to kick it in if he didn't open or answer it within 3 seconds. He didn't. Then we tried to call him like 3, 4 times where he didn't answer. So I was getting really worried. But then he answered. So I guess he had fallen asleep. But still, that must have been a really heavy sleep since he didn't hear us. And the thing is, we have all the laundry was on the balcony, so we gotta get it in because of the rain. And yeah, stupid. He's been living in his own world the last 3 days, so it makes things a bit more stressed. Like a child, like a teenager, like a 17-year-old idiot boy, idiot boy. But let's hope that he becomes normal again soon. But it's a trying. You know that his friend came for dinner. He didn't want to sit with us. He was just like, "No, I'm sitting in my own room." Okay, we just go there and sit grumpy. Yeah, yeah. And she's like, "No, I'd rather sit with you guys." Hi, hi, Mrs. Så lidt, og tak for, jamen det var så lidt. Yeah, she liked the food. It was good because it was too much food. I have sometimes I make too much food. But if I'd only made one portion, then there wouldn't have been enough for my dad to eat. So I had to make two portions, but then there was more than we could eat. Football. Hi, Shanna. Yeah, weedy blankets and duvets. I think I actually made some. I'm not sure. I have quite a lot on Redbubble, but I took all my posters down from Society 6. I haven't taken it down from Redbubble because I have other stuff on there as well. I removed all the posters from Society 6 because they got a coating on that won't allow for coloring, so then it's stupid to have them up there. But I really don't have sufficient hours in the day to take care of the shops there too. I really don't. I mean, it's just I'm lacking time as it is. I would love to do more products, but there's just never seems to be any time for it. Yesterday, I turned off both the drama queen and my big computer. I turned them all the way off after I finished the Weirdie, and then I sat down to draw a bit and watch a movie. And then I was just thinking, oh my god, it would be nice to turn off all the computers for a week. Just turn them off for a whole week because I spend a lot of time on the computer every day. That's why it's helped since I moved the office that it has a specific room for the office. It's helped a lot that the days where I don't do really, I actually really stay away from the computer, and then yeah, people will just have to wait with me answering on the messages and stuff because I will spend the time with Victoria or be in the living room instead of sit in front of the computer. But still, have stuff to do all the time, so I can't really just. But yeah, I'm less on the days where I'm not doing uh, really, but and I'm a lot less on than I was before when I had the computer set up in the living room. Then I was always on. Um, but I can feel that sometimes, I need a break from being on constantly and it's just not have the computer on so that I can have more room for actually drawing and focus on other things as well. But at the moment, it's a bit difficult because I got a lot of stuff that I have to finish um, so that it's ready for next year. And while I got far. I mean, all the Weirdie books for next year they are up on Amazon and live. So now the next step to get done is really the Weirdie tracker and those three big editions of the next daily book. Because I think it would be nice that there is the option, then people can choose if they want the big one with everything in one book where the drawings are a lot smaller, or if they want the big edition where there's no text area, that will be three books. The first book will be January, February, March, and April. The next one will be May, June, July, and August, and the last one September, October, November, December. So there'll be 4 months worth of drawings in each book, and they're in order. So it's just yeah. taking them one day at a time. So, and I made the interiors today. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I made the interiors for that today after I uploaded the big one. So now I just need to get the covers done, um, and then they're done. That's better to get them over and done with. It would be nice if they're available. So if anybody's thinking about buying the big one, don't rush out and buy the big one straight away, because maybe you would rather have the bigger drawings. I don't know, because it'll be sort of like, like the Fat Liners big editions, um, but it would be the same size as those. So, so that will be available too. So one can make one's own choice of what's preferable in regards to the daily mini thing. Yeah, we got lots of different stuff. We even got some really nice duffel bags and backpacks and stuff. But I haven't really done anything specific for those. I think I have one up there or two. I really like the duffel bags and that, you know. There's a lot of the stuff that I like, but I don't have time. I don't have enough time. And yeah, it's the same as I would really love to do my own website, but I don't have the time. So some things are just, it's too many avenues to explore that I would love to explore all of them, but it's just not realistic that I can do it. So my dad decided to tidy up in the kitchen when his was bedtime. Again, oh me, oh my. Because Victoria has to be at school at 8 tomorrow morning, so she really should be sleeping. That's a bit hard if you're like rummaging around in the kitchen. If I can hear it from here, and she's got the room right next door, so oh yeah, the tote bags. Those I have quite a few of. They're beautiful. But, I like the products. I just wish they weren't so expensive, because the percentage that I, as an artist, get is really, I get really almost nothing. I get very little from those sales, but I just love the products. But I do think that they are quite expensive, but they're good quality. Everybody who's bought something has told me they're really good quality. Yeah, back to school sales. That's a good thing. So, yeah, moving along. I like the way that this is going. It's fiery. It's a fiery Weirdie. And you know why? It's because this dude, the little dude down here with the sombrero, he's been eating jalapenos. He's been eating spicy food. So now this whole Weirdie and all parts of it is just plain on fire. So that's the explanation for that, I think. So this one is melon yellow. The other one was marigold. Okay. Yeah, closing them off section by section. Og du har taget tøj frem. Det er jo helt perfekt. Er der noget, du mangler så? Perfekt med for lyslys. Kan du så godt, skat? Havde du våde hænder? Nå. Okay, du... Nå, ja. Ja, okay. Jeg prøvede på at forklare dig, at det der med at følge dig i skole i morgen, den er måske lidt urealistisk, hvis jeg kommer sent i seng. Jeg vil meget gerne prøve, men jeg synes, det var bedre, at Basse fulgte dig i skole, og så jeg måske hentede dig. Hvad? Det kunne gerne gå på klub. Men det kunne være, at jeg skulle hente dig og gå derhen på klubben med dig, for at se, om det er kommet igennem. It's because Victoria can start in the club tomorrow, according to the ones who are assigned the spots. But, I want to make sure that she can. Men så synes jeg da helt klart, at hvis du har lyst til at ville i klub, så skal du da helt klart i klub. Jeg troede bare måske i morgen, at vi kunne gøre det her færdigt, men vi kan jo gå derhen og tjekke, om du bliver skrevet ind. Altså om du officielt går der. Så jeg også lige kan få info og så videre, og sørge for det med hensyn til at få betalt for det der mad og sådan noget, ikke? Ja, sorry about Victoria's baby. Ja, vi kan prøve, og så kan vi kan jo sige til Basse, at han kan sove videre, hvis det er, jeg kommer op. Ikke? Ikke? Okay. So that's it. Sorry about that. It's all the planning about the club and the school tomorrow and everything. This is the last one here. Here. And we got it here. Here. And actually, this one will be a repeat, so I'm gonna repeat it right away. So it'll be right there. And right here. Don't be still, I thought she said it. Okay. Then this will be here again. Ooh, I'm here again. Man with the child in his eyes. Ooh, he's here again. So here we go. And we got it here. Yeah. Moving around like that. It's funny towards the other pinks. This is the last one that's called Deep Red. It almost looks pink. Well, not towards the other pinks because there's no pinks. But yeah, he's been eating spicy food. That's why he's on fire. I really, I like spicy food. I like chilies, but I don't like jalapenos. I've never ever liked jalapenos. They got I just don't like them. I also don't really like green chilies. I like red chilies, and I can eat them very spicy, but green chilies, nope. Green jalapeno, green pepper, green bell peppers. I just don't like the green stuff. I like Thai curries. I like Thai spicy. But I mean, I'm also a person who loves coriander. Coriander is also like something that people either love or hate. There is no like in between on coriander. I think for a lot of people, it's because that don't like it is because they feel like it's like soap. Uh, I really love coriander. You like it? You can stick it. It's nice. I like it. I'm happy with this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one is going to be tricky, but I will get there. Trickiness. So all this down here is finished. We just need it up here. This is lovely. For now, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I'm not sure. So, I'm gonna have a problem there, I think. So I think I'm only gonna continue the top one just for a while to see how it goes. Ooh, it's here again. And then try to fit it a bit better together after. Because I didn't really count that one out. That one was done. It isn't done. It's just me. I could have prepared better for it. But that happens to the best of us. Okay, men så din telefon med ind, ikke? Min, nej, du skal ikke tage min med ind. Nej. Og hvad så, hvis jeg skal bruge min telefon? Ja, så skal den jo være herinde, hvor jeg er. Den skal faktisk også lades op. Den skal faktisk i laderen min. I don't know why she has to take my phone. Now that I bought her, she got her own phone for birthday. But it seems that she always taking mine. And they're the same. Almost the same. Mine is bigger. But that doesn't matter if you're listening to an audiobook. Garlic barbecue sauce, cheese dress. Oh, that That sounds really nice. But nom nom. I think I like that. Medidas. Oh, this one I'll have to repeat. So that would be the last one up here. Last one up here. And it'll be here. But I'm gonna look at that after, just to make sure. Let's see here. Here we go. That is so pretty. I like this combo. I think it's turned out really nicely. So now you see, do this one there, this one there, this one there, this one there, and that one will be the same. Ooh, I could have used like, do that. I could do that. I could just make an extra line. But you know, they sort of, they fit in the size, the lines. So if I do an extra line, that'll be too thin. It's a dilemma. It definitely is a slight bit of a dilemma because I hate to have two the same next to each other. But I think there's no way around it. Then I'd rather have two of this one next to each other. Yeah, that would be it. That would be the solution. And it will fit somehow. We'll make it fit. That's why you never start on both ends. Well, usually I count out because I know if it's an uneven number, I'll be okay. But I didn't count out soon enough. But I hate them too, like next to each other. Unless you've done on purpose that it's going all the way through, then it's a different thing. But if it's not on, if all the other stuff is a different way, then I don't like it to be, like that. I don't like that because that was not the general idea. No idea. Tak, skat. So godt. Oh yeah, happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, the restaurants are closed. I didn't know they closed down on. Well, yeah. Restaurants don't really close down on big holidays because that's where they make better money because then people have time to go out more. And happy birthday to your daughter, Lindsay. So that was that. That was the 1st of September. We're going into the last 3 months of the year today. So we've come a long way since the 1st of January. Oh yeah, if it's a teeny town. We're gonna have a look at the next 2 days. We are gonna look at the next 2 days. Color a Weirdie day. This is for tomorrow. This is a little bit dove-eyed here. This looks a little bit angry. It works great upside down too. It works really nicely upside down, this one. And then we got the one for Tuesday, color combo Tuesday. That's a cute little one in there. And it works great the other way around too. So, and it's already up on Payhip, so you can just go grab it and roll with it. So there we go, next 2 days on Color Weirdie Day, and both of them will be with me. Yes, it will be with me. So we're moving in, we're sliding in to the mini Weirdie of today. And whoopsie, there went the ruler. Here we go. That was not a very subtle slide. What's that with the ruler falling down? It's because this is a bit long one. Let's find a place here. That's a good place. That's a good place. As good as any. So here we go. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. So this is the mini of today. I won't be doing any backlog today because after this I'll be doing another live, and that will be on Coloring is Art group. And I can just reveal that I will be doing this one. Yes, that's the first and most simple of the spirals in the 5 set. So I have a pen here. Let's check if it's working. Yeah, it is. So we are on Sunday. Sunday, the 1st of September 2019, live with Maria. This is my bling pen. Can you see? It's a bling pen. Bling, 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 bling. Isn't that pretty? I think very pretty. So the first color on is a. So now we gotta get it in the right order. Oh, it is in the right order. Okay. Ja, nu går du i seng. Ja, men altså Victoria, jeg blev ikke sur. Victoria, klokken den er 11. Du skulle have været i seng klokken 9. Det er 2 timer siden. Skat. Jeg er ikke sur. Jeg siger bare, at du bliver nødt til at lægge dig ind i sengen, i stedet for at komme hele tiden. Okay, det er jo ikke rart, at det er uhyggeligt. Men hvad er det, der er uhyggeligt? Der er ikke nogen spøgelser lige nu. So here we go. There is no ghost at the moment. But, oh, look how close I can get. Let's hope it doesn't tip over. It's pretty close, isn't it? I'll probably, then my hand will be covering everything when it's this close. I think it's better to have it a little bit higher up. So I'm just gonna turn off my bling pen. Bling, 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 bling. Bye, Holly. Have fun. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna start right here. And then we're gonna start here. We're gonna go for here. And then we're gonna go for here. And we're gonna go for here. And then we're gonna go for here. And that one we're gonna get up there. So that's that. And we're just gonna have to make a little circle there. Oh, so then I'll probably have to make a post with, I was just counting on going straight on live, but I'll probably have to, well, I can put the link in. You see, I switched them up, these two. Well, I can't fix that now. I know I did something, but that will just have to be the way that it is now. There's nothing I can do about it. It's too late. We somehow got switched because it should have started with the lightest yellow and not the darker yellow, but it's too late now. But then we'll just have to, yeah, live with it. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit, I had a lot of things today that I had to get done, so it might be the stress of everything that I wanted to get done without being forgetful. But I was wondering that these two should be the other way around, and then I was like, well, if I put them like that, then it's probably because, because sometimes you can't count on the cat, but in this case you actually could. In this case you could. So, but it's all forgotten now. It's all good. At least somewhat good. I'm a moderator. Yeah, I'm a moderator on the group. Look at that. I'm itching to get to the little one up there. I'm like sort of trying to grab myself in it because I should finish on this one before I bump up to that one. Otherwise, I should have started with that one instead of being like, I just want to do that bit. But we're just going to finish this bit first, and then we will go up there and stay in place. So that one will be going right here. This was the one I remembered the 7 from, I think. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm sure of it now. Yes, exactly. Like Tina says. No, coloring is art. Coloring is art, Bertha. And then coloring is, and then A-R-T is with the big letters. Coloring is art. I will jump on the other computer just before I go live there, and I'm not really, I mean, I said that I wouldn't touch anything except for maybe doing the videos, but since there's no moderators on to accept new members, then I might be okay if I accept you guys. I don't know if none of them are on. Then I'll just jump in and do it. And if they don't want it, then they can. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. They should be happy with you guys there. So maybe they're all asleep or at work or busy doing something. So here we go. We're gonna put this little one up here. It's the little one that decided how many colors we were using today. I will look at it. I'll probably also make a post in there announcing the freebie set, because if there's no moderators on, then nobody has made the post so that people could get the set um, beforehand. So first of all, I'll probably be talking and showing the book that they're from. So that time you might have the the chance to actually download the set and print it if you want to follow on the first spiral that I'll be doing, which will be the easy peasy one. So I'll probably do it like that so that you all have a little bit of a chance to actually get to print the first one and be able to follow me if you like to. Whoopsie doopsie daisy, I'm a whoopsie baby. Because this will be like, it's sort of, I found 5 spirals that will be easy to sort of learn how to color in a spiral mode. Like there's a lot of people requesting that. So I thought if I find 5 that are really easy, then everybody can start with the easiest one, and then they sort of get a little teensy bit more difficult for each of the 5, and then each week I'll make a new video with the next freebie. But of course, you don't have to color them as a spiral. It's just if somebody wants to practice spiral, then I will be doing a live video where I spiral it, and you can follow along or watch the video at another point and follow along. and practice your spiral if that's what you'd like to do, or like to learn in an easier way than when I do big complicated ones. There might be an easier starting point on these that I chose specifically from a book where it's all spirals. So, um, so that's what I'll do. I'll go in there and I'll accept those of you who have requested to join the group, and then I will work on the first spiral. But before I start, well, then I'll make a post with the link to where to get the freebie, so that you can go get it and download it. So then I'll start by presenting and showing the book where they're from, and then I'll start coloring so that you will have a little bit of time to actually get it printed. So now I'm just going to switch these two. Switcheroo. Yes, almost there. Yeah, don't make the same mistake, even though I'm not actually going to use it again. There we go. So no backtracking today, no backlog, because I have that big one to color as well. So that's it. That's it, folks. I'll just go on and do the practical, and then as soon as I've done that in there on the group, then I will be okay. The freebie is up. It went up an hour ago. Okay, that's great. That's great. Then I only have to accept those of you guys who are requested to join. So I'll have to see if I can see that you requested. Maybe you have to reload the page and try again, Tammy. So I'm gonna say it's finished for today. Now I'm gonna, switch this video off, and then I'll be back as fast as I can in coloring is up. So see you in a second there. Or well, not in a second, maybe a little bit more, but maybe 5 minutes or something like that. But see you there. Bye bye.